Hello everyone and welcome to Swan Lake Lifestyle. My name's Olivia and I'm a lifelong ballerina and classical musician, here to teach you how to dance ballet for free with no experience needed. Let's go ahead and get our dancing gear on and get started. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Just a quick note that if you are a new student here, I recommend that you check out my playlist above because this video is part of a whole series of videos and each one builds off of concepts learned in the previous one, and I wouldn't want for you to feel lost. Now if you are a returning student, welcome back. I'm also so glad that you're here, and let's go ahead and get into the material for today's lesson. So in today's lesson we are going to be leveling up our technique at the bar. We will be learning how to do combinations that involve using the inside leg, combinations that are not in an en croix format, as well as combinations that are reversed. So I'm very excited to get started because these are some crucial ballet bar techniques that you will be using in classes if you decide to go to an adult class somewhere and train that way instead of just using my videos. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So the first concept that I wanted to teach you about is using the inside leg at the bar. Now I know way back in previous lessons I said that we don't really use the inside leg at the bar, and that is true in some circumstances. For example, let's say we're at the bar, you most likely will not be using your inside leg to like dégagé out, because if you do have a neighbor next to you, there are chances that you could bump legs together and that could be unsafe. So using the inside leg at the bar, typically that will involve either doing a motion to the front or to the back, or just kind of like straight up in space. And I'll show you what I mean right now. So for example, let's say we're doing some sort of combination, whatever it is, we'll say it's a tendu combination, and it might call for using the back leg. So for example, let's say we're doing just like tendus, and we're doing our little tendus. And then let's say it calls for you to do a little demi-point with your back leg. So here, I'll show you. So like if you're doing a little demi-point with your back leg, it might call for that. Or perhaps it'll call for you to do a tendu with your back leg, right? And then perhaps a sort of coup de pied, and then do another tendu. So that is an example, or a few examples, of using the inside leg at the bar. This usually comes into play with more advanced combinations, but they could still be done in beginner classes. It's just something I would like for you to keep in mind as you move along your dance journey, because if you go to a dance class in person, you might run into a combination that uses the inside leg, and I want you to be prepared for that. So another concept that I'd like to go over would be doing combinations in a pattern that is not in en croix format. Now if you remember from many lessons ago, en croix means like a cross because it's front side, back side, and that kind of draws a picture almost like a cross. However, there are oftentimes combinations that you will be doing at the bar that involve the inside leg, where you will be doing front, back, side, or some other combination like that. And I'll go ahead and demonstrate what I mean now. So let's say we're doing tendus, you do your preparation, and we can have a combination that goes like front, front, back, back, side, side. And as you can see, that's kind of building off of the concept that we just learned, which is using the inside leg at the bar. So I just wanted to prepare you with that knowledge in case if you go to a class in person and you end up doing a format of a combination that's not en croix. So now let's go ahead and get into the last concept of this lesson, and that would be reversing combinations. So when I say reversing combinations, I mean that when you're at the bar or in center, let's say you do a combination that is to the front, to the side, to the back, to the side. Oftentimes, teachers will ask you to reverse that combination. And what that would look like is then after you do all those motions, you reverse them. So you would go back, side, front, side, okay? Now that was in an en croix format, but let's say you're doing something that's not in an en croix format. So what that would look like, let's say if the beginning of the combination is front, back, side, side, the teacher would probably have you close the working leg to the back, and then you reverse the combination. So you would go back, front, side, side, okay? So typically in a ballet class, what you will do for a combination at the bar is you'll do everything to the right, as the combination has been told, and then you reverse that, and then you go ahead and do your détourné. You go to the left, do the combination to the left, and then reverse that, and then détourné back and finish. So I think that is a very important concept to learn while you're on this ballet journey of yours, and I'm glad that we can finally cover that. So for the combination of this lesson, we are going to incorporate all the concepts that we just learned. And what that will look like is we will start at the bar, we'll start in a third position, right leg close front. We'll do our preparation arms, okay? And we will go dégagé 1, 2, 3, and with that same working leg, we'll do sur le coup de pied back. So what you're doing is you're drawing up the leg and closing it back. And then again, you're going to drop the leg to the back and close front. Now we're going to use the inside leg, so the left leg to the back. 1, dégagé 2, dégagé 3. We're going to close it back, do a little sur le coup de pied, raise it up, close front, and then again, raise it up, close back. Now we'll go Alcon, 1, 2, 3. Again, using that working leg, we're going to sur le coup de pied, close front, sur le coup de pied, close back. And now we are set up to do the reverse, which will start with the right to the back. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, close, sur le coup de pied, front, sur le coup de pied, back. Now we're going to use the inside leg for the reversed motions. We'll go 1, 2, 3, sur le coup de pied, front, close back, sur le coup de pied, back, close front. Now Alcon, 1, 2, 3, close front, sur le coup de pied, close back, sur le coup de pied, close front, and then from there we can relevé, détourné, and go to the other side. So because these are a bunch of new concepts, I'll go ahead and mark the left just so you can see it again, and then we'll go ahead and do everything full out. So we'll do our preparation arms. You can either be in a fifth or in a third position, whatever's most comfortable for you. And I'll also do the head movements on this side as well. If it's easier for you to follow along, you can just keep your head straight, but I will also demonstrate the more classical head movements, so if you want to kind of challenge yourself a little bit, you can try that, okay? So let's go ahead and do the left. So we'll do our preparation, open side. You'll have your head tilted out to the side if you want to try the head movements. You'll go dégagé 1, 2, 3, close, 1, 2. Now to the back, tilting your head this way. 1, 2, 3, close, sur le coup de pied back, sur le coup de pied. Okay, and then we'll go Alcon, 1, close front, close back, sur le coup de pied, close front, close back. And when you're doing Alcon, you're going to look straight. Now we'll go to the back, we're doing the reverse. Have your head tilted this way. 1, 2, 3. Use the working leg to sur le coup de pied, sur le coup de pied. Now tilt your head back. 1, 2, 3. Sur le coup de pied, sur le coup de pied. Now let's con. 1, 2, 3. And there you go, sur le coup de pied, sur le coup de pied. We're going to relevé, détourné, and close. Okay? So if you need to go ahead and rewind and kind of study those concepts a little bit more, no problem. Remember, this is your practice. Take everything at your own pace and be patient with yourself on this journey. For those of you who are ready to start the combination, let's go ahead and begin. Fantastic job, everyone. Thank you so much for dancing with me today. This is my reverence to you. If you enjoyed today's video, please like, comment, share, subscribe. all those good things so that you can stay in the loop for my future videos. I'll go ahead and put down below what we will be learning in our next class. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you have a fantastic day. I'll see you again next time. Bye!